sometimes I have to remind them of what they are. Thank you, Nelly Gold. I appreciate it. Thank you for the bits. Gosh, that's actually money. Whenever people send me bits, I always feel embarrassed. It's like, I don't quite know how to thank you for it, but thank you. It's one of the rare times where I'm like really, really in authorial at the moment. I just feel like her. Oh god, we're gonna have to start with the eggplant. Thank you, Jen. As always. You are too kind. I am not worthy of your love. Is that a... Can I look at this ping? I can. Okay. It's that I can't look at. $14.03. It's a beautiful little... Now you have yourself a cute little, Shirley Temple. The 1 to 3 month sub is Shirley Temple. At some point I should actually stream as May again, so you guys can see it. Thank you for the gift sub, Hoyt. 50. It's incredible. Enjoy your Shirley Temple as well. Same to you, World Hopper. I like Shirley Temples, although they're harder for me to drink nowadays because I can't handle sugar like I used to. When I started losing all that weight, I was no longer able to enjoy sugar like I had. When you stop drinking sodas and such, your taste buds change over time. I can still enjoy things like ice cream. Soda, particularly high fructose corn syrup, is a little intense. So I very rarely have it. And when I mean rarely, I mean like once every 3 months or so. I'll have like a small sip of it. Tomorrow is a mission for Fractured Thrones. They're headed to Oakenbrook. All of us are actually going, but only 12 PCs will be active. The rest of us will be conscripted and will basically be in the back lines. So we won't be role-playing. We will be there in doing work. And Brunswick is going to do all the work to send us messages about what happens to us. It's an immense amount of effort on his behalf. It's kind of hard to convey to you all how much work something like this is. Those of you who follow my Twitter, especially when I was DMing for Callous Row, got to see hints of it. Or would see what the actions would look like on the day of, but not the 10 to 20 hours I would spend each day dedicated, or each week, dedicated to getting an episode ready for the Undercity when I was a DM there. Time for suffering. Not sadness, though. It will be an awesome mission. They will do awesome things. I won't be sad, of course. Lithel returned to me. The rest of humanity I do not need. There are no other elves who mine is friends with here. I know of Merendel. I know of a... I have worked with Wilver. Icalos, of course, passed away. Most unfortunate for him. But besides them, I'm not aware of any others. And she's not close to any of them. Just Lethel. Ooh. Wait, I'm not a DM here. The people who put in the...
Player characters. Cards are up. Player characters, cards are up.
Alright, let's do this. Next episode, you're going to get to see Plushie's custom little flippy thing. Good morning. I am looking forward to the food we shall enjoy today.
Actually, a moment ago, I received some pork last night from the castle.
We're going to have quite a bit, aren't we? What a special occasion. Why from the castle?
It was given to those who went to the evening training.
Oh, you worked hard for me?
I suffered, Azoriel.
Thank you.
Unfortunately, an elf of noble birth took pity on me.
Noble birth. Did they mention it? Oh.
Yes.
How do we
He
define...
gave me glimmers.
How kind of him. Let us enjoy then what we have been provided. In particular, I'm looking forward to the stew, which was so much merriment on the yesterday.
I do hope Christus has prepared something special for her.
I don't think it intimidated him. He should be capable of handling it.
I think it's not the first that he's handled the Azoriel.
Certainly not for an inn like that. Shall we then? We're making eggplant jokes because we're adults. The castle is quiet. So many conscripts ready to depart. Soon it shall be us among them.
If it's like the caravan, Azoriel, then we shall be lucky to have half returned.
We don't need most of the half. The world could use less humans in it. Although I guess if I had a choice between these and the Empire, I'd prefer these humans, as destructive as they are. They're not prone to burning, such as the Empire is.
I had once read a story, Azoriel,
Yes?
a chronicle of some kind, about a human city on the coast that had withheld siege for 21 years.
21 years. They must have been eating their fence posts by the end.
That's a long time for a human to be under siege.
At some point, you just
But
kind of
there
get
was an
used to it.
interesting- Perhaps. On the coast, you can be resupplied.
Ah, true. Oh, fortuitous day. They're open. Yay.
interesting tidbit about that siege, Athoriel.
Here to
Do tell.
check on if
When the
you
city
know
finally
Evangelos
fell,
had a little book.
they found only 2 people left in the city. Everyone else had departed.
Departed. Or departed.
He called it his memoir, a collection of memoirs.
I would assume both.
I'm
Left by sea or died before the defenses fell.
What an impressive city to hold out so long. Christos, morning.
Morning.
Tea
Morning.
Also water right now.
and
And
do you know who was on the caravan?
And I will be
It is
prepared.
very important that I
wonderful.
I have a good recipe for
book
you.
of diary that I cannot have.
I cannot wait. One more item for you, Christos.
Do you
I
know
can't really recall.
the pork from last
who else
night,
was on the
do you think you could
on the
incorporate it
caravan
somehow?
mission, But I know one person that
I was actually
may
hoping for
know,
that.
and
I could.
that would be a
That's
farmer
wonderful.
by the name of Maya.
Delightful, Christos. Thank you.
this Maya fine? If anyone happens to have the book, and you
But the
know,
last 2 people in the city, Athoriel,
just let
they
me
were
know that I
lawyers.
just need one page out of Evangelos' memoir.
Did you say lawyers?
I'll put it plain.
lovers.
Oh,
Galen is,
Just after I get
say,
these two.
heading his way through find Evangelos' killers.
Anything
And in order
interesting
to
to announce
please them,
today?
I've run ahead to make
One
sure
wonders
Evangelos
why they would stay.
Cornwall and his Iron Wolves have held the siege of
humans?
Humans.
Who knows why humans do what they do? If it were me, I would have escaped at the start.
and I suppose you can tell any of the conscripts
That's why I need this
Mm.
memoir,
I have li-
21 years.
or at least to look at
morning
it.
and
There's still time for some tea, as long as the
So
ships
it's
were
probably the
bringing it.
best
Oh,
Sure, it wouldn't
yes.
have been so bad for at least the first decade.
than Maya.
But you'd have to be with humans.
She would probably remember who was all in the caravan. I was not on it.
I'd rather be in the ocean.
If anyone has, you know, anyone
Waters?
Thank you.
that little book
Thank you,
of
Christos.
memoirs, just let me
10,
know.
of course, for you.
Tell them he pulls on his sleeve just
Yeah, I will cook.
pat on back.
Yummy.
Wonderful. I cannot wait for you to handle our eggplant.
oh, and there's
Oh, Athoriel, have you brewed your tea?
Anyway,
in the swamps.
I have not yet.
It's a giant sketchbook.
That was the only
Wonderful. I have also. Quintus. He gifted me tea that he said was from Ashmethalas.
most people
I haven't had time to inspect it yet.
Fish from the swamp.
See on the page, a drawing.
Maybe they're trying to go.
I don't think he quite knows what he's talking about. These are broadleaves. They're not pearl-shaped like these should be from Eshmethalos, but we will see. Perhaps.
That thing by
Nay, they would not have changed. This is Eshmethalos. Their tea has been the same for millennia.
burns
been in the swamp for some reason.
and the burn full.
Don't know what good the butcher's doing there.
Ashen wood and the wood of our
Maybe they're
Oh.
trying to go hunting in the swamps.
ancestors for.
Let me know your thoughts.
Lord, I do need anything.
He swore upon the
It
gods
doesn't
that
appear
he
to
would
be
avenge
brewing quite
Evangelos'
right.
murder
Morning,
and cut down whoever was involved.
Dare I?
A
Conscripts
soldier
are meant
came
to be
him
in the barracks
spilling
by
one
now.
aid.
It's gonna be an early morning
Zach.
training that year. I'll be seeing the
Now,
What a lovely scent.
point them in that direction.
responsible.
Well,
Food and drink, then I'll head out there myself.
It has been a while since I have enjoyed the pleasure of grass. Although, at least this isn't actually grass. They did manage to collect leaves. Some kind of oily tree, if I'm not mistaken.
Stage, I can bring Galen in on a much
I apologize, Athoriel.
Quite a flavor,
Zach.
if you could call it such a thing. Oh, thank you for this. I love sipping for you, dear.
Wow.
Also,
I
welcome,
suppose we
Blushing.
shall need the rest of this.
Thank you for the.
I do not
Tea.
believe that.
It is
I
not
do not
tea,
believe
of
Perhaps
course.
I can give it back to Quintus and let him
Murder
enjoy it.
Yes, but if you want to possess,
I had wanted to give
he
that
has
elf a
human-
chance.
I just saw him just recently.
Tea.
He works at the stables
That is unforgivable.
right by the front gate.
I'll go see if he has like a lot of memoirs on him. I just need that one damn page, or otherwise the game is gonna
Azoriel,
Amir's almost
Azoriel,
ready.
Azoriel.
Thank you.
Allow me to pay for more water. We shall have real tea.
Of course.
But who knows? So long as I get that one page out of like
By real tea, of course, she means actual tea. So this was basically leaves that were collected the outside of a forest. They're literally leaves.
A moment.
Hold on.
We seem to have spoiled our hot water. Do you think we could get replacement water?
We will pay.
But it'll have to be after the eggplant meal.
We will wait. How interesting. I wonder if Quintus is not aware that tea is a bush, not a tree.
Do you need anything more of Apologies.
And the leaves have to be dried.
Just
prepared.
those two, if there's any left.
He appeared rather sincere, Azoriel.
A child is sincere when they offer you a mud pie made of mud. An elf should know better. We will have to learn more about this Quintus, who mistakes leaves for leaves for tea. Yes, thank you very much for the anonymous gift
I
to
apologize,
Blushing.
Azoriel.
No worries. It was an experience worthy of memory.
Really?
Oh, yes. I will never let him live it down as long as he lives. And we live for a long time.
Is that your first time with an infusion such as that?
I have never been that
Doesn't look
desperate.
like it, but stuffed eggplant.
Thank you, Chris. Oh, stuffed.
Eggplant.
How wonderful. Who did the stuffing?
Tasted.
The pork, vegetables, and everything stuffed in eggplant is.
Do you think you could describe your process to us, Christos? I'm
Yes.
rather curious. How Gradian would prepare eggplant.
Particularly the stuffing.
Well, let me help. Well, with the stuffing that you gave me before the pork, I used some carrots and vegetable stuff.
Some carrots.
That is a good way to fill it. Smoked it over the grill. Brought it all together with some spices.
Wonderful. Your stuffing is most delightful.
Alright, you need this too. What do you need?
You go ahead.
Taking a stroll. It's spring not in today.
Apologies. I don't know.
Let me see.
It is so rich.
I think his injuries have overtaken him.
I believe it is rather the best thing that I have had in quite some time here.
Oh, yes. Most wonderful. Thank you, Christos. It is a reminder of what you were doing before you were here. Artists come in all shapes and sizes.
25, did you already put the 25 down?
Oh. Yeah, it's right here. Now
Yeah, so
we
it's
need a
cooking
tea to go
for
with
my
it.
parents. Oh yes, apologies about the tea. Yes.
I'm putting money down.
We'll leave the cups here, then I'll pour it right here.
I have not done this before, Christos. But, given that we brought the materials and that you have prepared them for us, a tip then for you, what we would normally pay for the meal. Thank you
Appreciate it,
for the gift of your experience.
As an artist, and I appreciate it. That's usually how we get paid anyways, by through tips, not so much through the commission itself.
I look forward to more stuffing
Curious human concept.
of eggplants with you.
If you were to give me the materials, I would be able to make it for you.
I don't know how many more eggplants I can handle. They did make such trouble out of Lethel. She was almost
I'm
unruly.
not sure my dignity could survive a second one.
Nor my innocent nature.
So I'm about to close and tell them to close once you're done because I'd like to eventually.
Understood. We should perhaps move on. Oh, but tea. Thank you, Christos, as always. Actually, Gradia would probably have what we would call curry.
Now you're going to be
Banana.
going to the training, each of you.
Yes, so shall we.
Banana.
Naver, Christos?
Never.
No,
We'll
yeah,
see.
'cause
Oh, well, I'll see you there.
Aye. Come, Lethel. Before the virility of this eggplant that has infused you results in you tearing my clothing off as you threatened to do yesterday.
Christos, you did not hear anything, Christos.
Cloth merchant had all kinds of manners of different exotic
I thought I
items. So many caught my eye, but this one called to me. No. You know that feeling?
We will work off all of that energy.
Is it the gathering for training?
Oh, is it? I think we missed it last time.
Stay close.
Today, I'm gonna be training pretty hard again.
I think I missed it last time.
And fresh and refreshed training I got from March.
It
Seems
seems rather pointless.
Probably get
Take a little time to
and
reflect
speak
on
to
what you
Christos
learned.
about rectifying that.
The training?
Be careful.
Been rather busy.
And nobody is learning
making
the
sure
skills
these
of the
things,
bow.
come out successfully.
They learn sword and pike.
They are easier to make and easier to train.
Be training commencing soon.
You have to invest in an archer.
Best relax before coming storm.
The point of teaching peasants is to put bodies in front of weapons.
A spear, I suppose, is the easiest.
Especially against mounted cavalry. Oh, if it isn't our friend. Would you do me the honor?
Oh, of course, Azaria.
Le Sulan.
Quintus?
Good day.
You wouldn't happen to know where
Sorry,
her
sorry.
stable handy?
Nay.
A certain sable hand. Is there a specific one?
Well, they call him Zach, that's all I'm told. I kinda need him
What does he look like?
I don't know. I was just told the name, Zach. He works at the stables, so I've been told now.
I do not pay attention to humans. I'm not familiar with them. Sorry.
Have you tried the stables?
He's, give me a second. The, voices in my head speak loudly.
Perhaps you should, take care of that.
Here on the, death of an old friend. Pulls our ashes up a little bit. And to try and avoid possible misunderstanding with you,
I didn't ask.
who is... You don't like...
The stable is that way.
Do you know who he is or no?
No, I don't pay attention to humans.
Alright, well if he's around,
If I
tell him I'm looking for him.
find a Jack the
Ask
stable,
him about, say... In Elven, these guys so talkative. If you see him, let him know that I'm looking for him, and if he has, I get us a little book of dreams. I just need to look at it for one single page.
I understand.
No,
Never. Oh, okay, I'm back. Okay. Yes, I have returned to us again.
I see.
I'm ready to go. How does the stream look, chat?
Beastly.
Good day.
So, apparently the conscript training will be later this afternoon. Apparently, there was nobody there in the morning, so they're delaying it a little bit.
Oh. Whoops.
I think that's partially our fault, but hey.
Our
Oh.
fault? How?
Well, everyone wanted to get food at the tavern, you know. Try to get all the food that they could. So everyone went to the tavern in the morning, and well, no one went to this conscript training.
Last time it was running for
Did they
an hour in the morning. Oh. So be it then.
Well, I'll see what they're up to. And try to... Good to see you.
My tea,
Is that the auditor?
my tea was sacrificed for this. It is a crime.
It is a crime. They should have stuck with it. See, they weren't confident.
I was not taking a trophy.
A tea.
Patience is a virtue, you know.
I was sorry
So,
that I could not take it.
so you tell me, Christos.
Give you the helmet now.
I am saddened by the loss of this precious tea. It died in vain.
Otherwise, I can't really.
Poor tea.
It did die.
pardon us.
Christos, am I interrupting something here with your friends? No, not at all, sir.
Auditor?
Christos, I had heard. Yes, hello, Fletcher. I had heard, Christos, that you were.
Good morning,
upset or
Auditor.
something that you didn't. Yes, Bethel.
Oh, did I interrupt you? Apologies.
You kind of did it.
Christos, I heard that you were upset or something that you didn't get anything from the caravan. Is that right?
It's a rumor.
Well, I did put one silver towards the caravan and I gave it to Miranda. My God, one silver. I see. Or maybe Miranda, maybe he donated it on his own and he just put it under his own name. Maybe he swindled you, Christos. Probably did.
Yeah. Regardless, Christos, the only things that remain unclaimed
After all those who donated more with their money and blood is bolts of cloth and leather.
Which one do you want? I can spare one.
I'll do with some cloth. Very well. I'll have a bolt delivered to the
Say
tavern by
what?
the evening. Are we done? You got something? Are you
Appreciate
happy
it.
now, Christos? Yes, appreciate. Yes, of course. Goodbye.
Thank you.
Good day, Auditor. Naver. So whatever shall you do with your bolt of cloth now?
I don't know, get myself a new outfit or something.
With a single bolt of clothing?
Get a fisteel. Jim, well, since I'm going to Oakenbrook, I don't know how much it takes to make a gambeson.
For quite a bit more than that.
Quite a bit more than that. I have 2 bolts of cloth.
I think
That's
quite.
still not enough.
I don't know. You'd have to talk to an armorsmith, I imagine. Or perhaps Vestiel?
Or seamstress.
Vestiel may know. She supposedly is a seamstress. Her...
I do not know of a forge armorsmith to ever create a gambeson.
Her assistant, Nisk, is also available if Vestiel herself cannot be found.
I'll see what I can do. Thank you.
Mm. If it isn't...
I hope later we'll be able to... Well, at least... I won't be here tomorrow, of course, because of the conscription. Maybe we can try to make a tea or something to make up for this morning.
Oh, about that. Forgive us, we have elvish matters to attend to.
Understood.
Thank you, Christos.
I'm here. It was you who offered that gift to us?
Yes, that is correct. Though it has been quite some time, my apologies if it wasn't exactly what it seemed.
What it seemed. What did it seem to you, Quintus?
I was informed it was tea from Master Mytholos. It has been, not but half a millennia since I've had anything like that, so you'll forgive me if my memory was shady.
Informed by whom?
The salesman.
What was their name, if I may?
I can't quite remember.
I see. If I may offer one piece of knowledge, tea leaves are of a bush. They are dried in a process of treating them. They are distinct in how they look. It is hard to mistake them. Leaves of trees are broad, with multiple points on them. Even dried, they do not form as tea leaves do. They are not pearl-shaped or dragon-shaped or oolongs. I would have hoped that an elf who had been to Edgemathalos would be familiar with how the bush leaves that are treated look versus those of a forest.
Yes, well, like I said, it had been nigh half a millennia since the last time I had tea. And the house being based in Leodor, it wasn't very often that I got to go back home to Ashmethalos.
I see. Well, then I will appreciate your gift with all of the intention it was offered. So thank you, Quintos. I will not forget what you have done.
My apologies, it wasn't what I thought it was.
Perhaps we will have the pleasure, then, of Ishmathalas tea at some point in the future.
I shall try my best.
If you would like, though, you are more than welcome to enjoy some of it. Good night,
We
Rose.
still have
Have sweet dreams.
3 cups.
Please do enjoy. We offer it in the same spirit you did us. For the experience.
Very well. Thank you.
You are welcome. May you enjoy your tea. Naver Quintus.
Naver, Quintus. Quintus. Ithoriel. So.
It is a worthy gift to offer your name. But you may keep it. How did I handle that one?
Very amusing, Israel. I believe if I should perish in Oakenbrook, oh, at least I will have had this moment.
You know, it gave me a thought, but without the proper inspiration, I just couldn't get enough energy for the effort. I might have to go visit the farm at some point for some inspiration. Thank you, Loop, for the Mexi Girl Gamer, for the host. Welcome. I hope you have a good time here, for those of you who
take a walk then. See what we do.
Oh, it would be unquestionably delightful. Lead on.
Hello. Fighting people and fighting orcs are two different things.
You might want to clear the way for just a moment. Looks like something heavy's coming through.
I'm almost tempted, instead of thrusting myself upon you, to do it on Maya and see what she would say.
I'm sure she would appreciate it.
Morning.
Morning.
You think she would appreciate it?
Do hobbits not favor such things?
Hobbits favor everything, it seems. Except sadness. Even when she was injured, she was still filled with delight in life. She is a kind soul. Hope you have fun today. We are currently in an RP called Fractured Thrones.
Here, the scribe's new job.
Oh, no,
Defending the village.
oh, it would be So fortunate should I run into him. Almost unquestionably delightful. Good day, Magovanen.
How is your engineering?
It's healing well. And yours?
Ixcarel, Elfkin.
Magavanen.
I'm
It is. I'm well. Yes. I was given a potion. And I have filled up quite nicely.
You could have told me you needed another potion. I had one left over.
I did not wish to impose. It would have healed on its own regardless.
There's no... You wouldn't have been imposing with that. If the bandage had not been enough, you should have told me.
It's fine. I'm curious. I had heard that Mirinda was protecting the village now.
There's talks of it, yes. If pay can be agreed on, yes.
Oh, they're gonna pay him.
Right now, though. Yes, some copper. They intend to. If he agrees.
It's a pretty demanding job.
If you're capable of doing it.
Do you think he is not?
I have never seen Mirandel be capable of anything, so I guess I will be surprised.
He seemed to fight well in
You
the
saw
caravan.
him.
It requires diligence and lots of training. Is that what he has?
That I do not know.
Okay.
He surely does not have training or diligence. He is but a child.
And a tad bit of patience. I see.
We will wish the farms well.
Yes. And you are wiser than your years. Perhaps it is living among humans.
You'd think that.
They live faster than we do.
Those are what... Maybe so. This is true, they have less time. But... I'm so surprised to hear you say such thing. No. Either way.
It must have been
What are
the
you looking for, Miriam?
breakfast.
Oh. What?
It has energized her.
Maybe. That's what we were about to do. Get something to eat. Maybe it'll give me the same energy.
A breakfast for champion, one would say.
Quite so.
I will take both of your words into consideration, though. If you do not think he is fit to do such a position.
He is younger than you, Genevieve. And though you are coming of age, he is not.
We would not deny him this opportunity.
You see.
You need a defender who can fight. He has returned from many battles.
This is true. And having two would be nice. If you can get along and fight together.
Sure.
It would be helpful to have more than one. That's considering if he takes even our offer. Coming from nobility in the city,
So.
you may be offended by what we have to give you.
'Tis true. But then, as the humans say, beggars cannot be choosers.
I suppose this is true as well. Was that your reason for walking outside of the city today?
Let's go.
Oh nay.
To find Miranda?
We were headed over to visit Maya and her wonderful planters.
Ah, she's out in the fields right now. If you're looking for her.
It's hard not to be as a hobbit.
True, but you'll find her there. we're going to head into the city. I have a little more negotiating to do with Miss Loretta. If you'll excuse us.
We will wish you well. Just don't take any of Quintus's tea.
Oh. He's gone.
For the better.
Yeah.
I'm unsure how to take that. I'll take it as jest. Maybe.
Christos has some old Gradian behind the bar. You can ask him.
Something wrong with that one?
I will then. I'll ask him.
I will present this to you as a question.
Okay.
If you found a shovel upon the ground, and someone told you it was a weapon, a sword, would you buy it from them?
Not quite.
If someone handed you twigs and told you it was fine elvish tea, would you believe them?
That'd be insane. No.
So, that is what we were offered. Seems he does not know the difference between what is tea and what are leaves.
An elf doesn't know what elf things are.
Yes.
I mean, is he young?
No,
I probably would have a hard.
the opposite.
He is at least as old as I am.
What can that be?
Inexperience, perhaps.
Well.
That said, though, if you wish to enjoy some leaves, I think it was maple? Forgive us, we will move out of the way. We will wish all of you a good day. Oh, Silhouette, welcome. Hello. Thank you, Hoyt, for the gift sub. Naver.
Best sleep I've ever had this month.
Shall we go attend to our hobbit?
Yes. We're getting
Kate, good day. What was that look for?
I have yet to really thank him for what he did.
Oh,
The help he gave me.
he is a capable fighter. There is no question.
Oh. Did we miss Maya in the fields?
Bring him on in.
Ma,
See you in a second. I'm just gonna get some delicious milk.
you know how difficult it is for me to restrain myself right now. I'm doing it.
I do, I do.
I'm doing it for your sake. I just want you to know and appreciate it.
It's for the. It's for.
Get under rebranding.
It's for the.
You know.
It is for the wolf pup.
Mine's so beautiful.
The drow wolf pup.
I wouldn't be one to deny hobbit milk. That was restrained.
Was I thought it?
Yes.
It didn't feel restrained.
Oh, I hope you're having a good time. You're gonna get to watch Authorial just torture the shit out of Maya.
Michael Bonin, good morning. Authorial and Lethal.
Good morning, Maya.
Okay. Oh, morning.
It is good to see you.
Oh, good to see you both as well. And how may I help you, beautiful elf ladies?
Your luscious farmland and wonderful vegetables have infused so much energy and life into us. We have returned, desperate for more.
Oh, are you here for a second helping of eggplant?
I do not know if I can handle another of your eggplants, Maya.
What? Hi.
What else do you grow?
Oh, there's also cucumbers. And carrots as well. And cabbages, potatoes, onions.
Cabbage. Cabbage.
Are you sure?
Shall take a cabbage.
You do not wish her
Yes,
carrots?
I'm sure I do.
Perhaps a plump, juicy cucumber.
Oh, hello, John. Oh,
Cabbage.
Oh, yes, of course. Hello, John. One moment, I'm just handing it.
Maya is serving some elf ladies. They're wonderful eggplants and cucumbers and carrots and all manner of vegetable.
Alright, I'll be back.
Shaped for efficient feeding.
We should have a fine cabbage stew.
I would love cabbage stew. You know, actually, there is a way, if you have a knife that is sharp enough and you cut it fine enough, you could actually almost make rice out of it. Rice to cabbage. Mm-hmm. You can make it into a porridge.
Here you are. I wrapped it up in some paper, like one would salted meat. However, it's just like cabbage.
Why did you wrap it up?
Oh, well, you know, it's better than getting my grubby hobbit hands all over it.
I like your grubby
Did you not
hobbit
pick it
head.
from the field?
Just very quickly.
Oh, that's an oversight.
She whisked out there to pick it up and brought it back.
I appreciate the packaging.
Either way, we have to wash it. It has dirt in it.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's a good point. But the total today, thank you.
Is how much?
Purpose, please.
I know you folks seen the Coolry, Shieldbrook.
We saw them earlier. They were headed back to the castle.
There's a lot of voices at once.
We have not.
That way. That way? Right. Sorry to bother.
Good day. How much, Maya?
It's actually 7 copper. I'm sorry, because that price recently has increased a little bit.
7 copper. No worries.
Yeah, that was heck. Oh.
Egg the half-breed.
Huh?
I'm not familiar with them. Human
Saw his ears.
and elvish, I see.
Half-breed. Yes.
How unfortunate for them.
Halfling? Like halfling? Okay, no, sorry, I know what you're talking about.
You are a halfling, dear.
Yeah.
This cabbage is as big as your head.
Oh, I see. And 4 times the size of my brain. Oh wait, I guess I really wouldn't know that. Never mind, don't worry about it.
I will not. I am not familiar with what you were speaking of.
Well, yeah, already plans today. My elven friends.
Oh, you said elven. Okay, for a second there I thought they said oven.
As did I.
Well,
And as much as I love the idea of your oven, I don't have anything I need cooked.
oh, I see. If I was sharing a little bit of pipey with you, you might be an easy bake oven. No, I'm just kidding.
I am not surprised that that a hobbit would have an easy oven.
Easily baked, you know.
Your kind are always so gregarious and friendly.
And easygoing.
Thus the eggplants. And the carrots. And the cucumbers.
Wow. I mean, like, and, you know, like, and with potatoes, you know, and cabbages, you know, it's not all, you know, long, or,
Sí,
I mean,
potatoes and cabbages.
What do you do with potatoes?
well, you know, we boil them, mash them, sometimes stick them in a stew, you know.
Very tasty. I would love potatoes too. Shepherd's pie.
They go into the body through the mouth, you know.
I'm not the one who often stuffs things into mouths. I usually just, cook them.
Miss Maya, with your potatoes and carrots and cucumbers, could you not suggest to Krista that instead of a stew, you make a pie?
Well, yeah, I suppose I could suggest that. Well, that's a great suggestion.
Something to bake in the hobbit's oven.
What? Well, I mean, I don't personally have an onion, or, sorry, an oven, but...
Oh, my mistake then, Maya. Forgive me. I just got so excited by the idea.
What? Okay, see.
Thank you, child. I believe Quintus has been waiting for some time.
Oh, to speak to me? Sorry.
I think so. No, probably not us.
I realized you were there, please.
I mean, he's gonna move that behind me, yeah.
Greetings.
I mean, hi, how's it
And
going?
your name was again?
My name is Maya.
Do you still work at the sawmill?
Perfect. So I'm looking for. Do you have any food
Hello.
for sale?
Good day.
Told by Rascal to talk to you.
Who does work at the sawmill?
Yes, we do actually. It's,
Cole Skegger now works for the
right
church.
now we have...
I don't.
There is...
Why are you over there?
So I think we have 8 units remaining.
Yeah, he might know.
7 copper per
I
unit.
forgot who his
Does that
name
mean
is.
you have taken over?
And what are these units of?
Oh, no. I didn't talk over.
Anything from potatoes, carrots, onions, celery, cabbage...
Oh, you have to mention the eggplants, Maya.
Oh, that's right. Eggplants,
So who does?
cucumbers, carrots...
Yeah.
I do so enjoy
Because,
aubergine every now and then.
I use.
Aubergine?
He probably knows that.
What's
Well,
aubergine?
regardless.
That one wishes your attention, dear.
So, an eggplant, of course.
Just ignore me. See this?
Oh, I see.
Who works on the sawmill again?
Well,
The new one.
can I have a unit of potatoes and carrots?
Yes,
Human.
Is that right, Ryan?
Ryan.
Ryan.
Sorry.
Ryan. What is his name?
Yeah.
You're carrying the...
Wait.
I can affix it to my belt, I believe. It's been wrapped up with some string, has it not?
Hmm?
Where'd Miss Moore go?
I think she went into her house to go grab some produce.
Yeah, yes. The name is Ryan.
They are human.
I'm sorry to keep you waiting.
Or
Actually,
Brian?
Ryan. Ryan.
Hey,
Brian?
It's this guy.
Yeah.
Technically I am, but I have my own order.
Tim.
Oh,
Oh, I see.
the new owner of the sawmill.
May I help you?
Wow. We would like to know how much wood
Until
is.
next time.
Oh, it's 10 copper a unit. I currently sold out of units today. I have 10 on reserve for the ward departure tomorrow.
you've completed your duties for the day.
10 on
Feel free to
reserve
do
for the departure
whatever you
tomorrow.
like for the day.
What does that mean?
Alright.
Highly thought.
We're bringing tin wood to help reinforce Oakenbrook.
Oh yeah. What did work in the field?
I see. So there should be.
Bunch of weed.
There is no wood today, and there should be no wood tomorrow.
Yeah.
How are you doing, John?
I could leave some for tomorrow.
You're so efficient.
Much more informative than the last one. Most appreciated.
And you said it was 10 per unit. It is quite a bit more expensive than before.
Yeah, Auditor Dorst enforces that. I would cheaper if I could.
Your friend.
Feel like moving, you know? How have you been, John? What? Long time no see, man. What?
I don't think you're gonna win this one.
What's your last name?
Are you sure you do not wish to place an order, though?
No. I cannot pay.
If you'd like to.
You can owe it.
To talk to Aldo. Just delivered his units today. He might be able to have some on hand.
We could beat it up and steal it from him. He's so tiny. A little stout, but...
I wish to reserve 10 wood over the next 4 days, and I shall pay at the end of the next 4 days. Understood?
I can pay you. I can pay for it now.
I thought it was fine. No. I shall pay only upon receipt.
What do you mean?
The issue
Not last stream.
I will not be here in 4 days.
Ah.
Of fighting.
Oh, come on, Maya, you gotta know.
I just wanted to be in on the reaction.
I wonder who will be overseeing the sawmill.
I have a contingency, but if I do not return...
That is a fancy word. Contingency?
I never said Vietnam. What? Never mind Vietnam. What?
Do you imagine he's counting?
No, I said in on the... I wanted
the
to
syllables,
the
perhaps.
reaction. Nothing was Vietnam.
Contingency.
I don't even know what that is.
Well, you speak so fast, you say...
I have something in place for if I do not return. Let me put it at that.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry, I haven't told you.
Then what is it you have in place?
I remember things a bit.
Well, if I do not return, the mill will go back to the original owner, Koskega.
Everything ever changed.
He was busy working.
Rather curious.
He was busy working at a church now, if I recall. What? Here's another fancy word. What a diversified young man.
I just wonder, does he still retain ownership of the sawmill? Does he employ you? So why should it revert to him?
Oh, when I got conscribed.
Dorst.
Whereas my possessions would
Like a
go.
family thing, right? Or something.
Have you
There'd only be right
considered
to give me
perhaps,
the opportunity.
It's just like
instead of Kohlskegger, who was rather busy and dedicated to his worship at the church, that you could instead give ownership to two elves who have naught to do but stand in the village?
It's just part of the head.
I've never seen you.
Hobbit ears.
Wouldn't feel right. Back on my words.
Yeah, that's regular for...
It would be so unfortunate.
You gave me so much.
And then Dorst would hang him.
Well, he'd already be dead, I thought, wouldn't he?
Oh, that's true. You wouldn't be around for it to be a problem.
And we take care of it for quite a long time.
I do like wood.
Generations.
I have a little faith.
Oh, Mithrax has taken another.
I see.
Go tell Kulsgregor.
Truly. Ugh.
He needs to take his windmill back. It is in the hands of an unbeliever.
What I do believe in is people looking at their...
People looking after
one another.
One another.
Ah.
For their neighbor.
I see. It sounds like that's a rather long way of saying that you'd rather not have someone with ears such as ours running the sawmill. Only a human would do. Is that what you're saying? Is it really not?
Lithel's really going for it, isn't she?
You're far off.
I'm a farmer, not a what would that be? A carpenter?
I guess we simply aren't favored, Azario.
It is truly a sadness of my heart.
To go back on my word.
I've been trying to think of some way I could
not already
make more money.
Told him and talked to him about it. Happily give it to you.
We could always talk to Dorst. Maybe he would offer it to us. Not to you, of course, because he hates you, but me.
Not to me, of course. He does indeed.
He likes me. I give him such pretty paper, full of numbers that he likes. And words. Lots and lots of words. Many words. With numbers next to them.
Yes, Azario.
In little columns.
Yes, Azario. I'm aware. Yes.
Well, I certainly hope that, you know. I hope he knows what he's doing. But,
Well.
if you'd excuse me, I'm gonna share this and then...
Have we kept this one's attention long enough?
Oh, perhaps.
Never,
We
sir.
hope that you don't perish, of course. So best of luck.
I definitely don't plan on it.
Good. Everybody will be needed for this fight up ahead. Every one of us.
I do know my way around a sword a little bit.
Oh, we shall see you at training then. I believe they will be doing it in an hour. At noon.
Evening.
Oh, the evening. Wow. Never mind. I have no idea. Good day, sir.
Heard? Is it the evening or the afternoon?
Actually, here shortly. I was just coming to grab my sword out of my cabin. Go get a head start.
Well, never yet.
Thank you for indulging us. It is appreciated and enjoyed.
Let's speak to Kolskega. If he is unable to acquire it or take it, I'll see about leaving it to you.
Understood. We will happily do that. Mithrax bless you. He protects those who protect themselves.
I don't just protect myself.
You have all those wonderful people about you, like Mirandel.
Yeah.
The defender of the village. I think that one's name is Rascal.
Rascal? Indeed.
Protect those who look after me.
And
Wow.
For brothers and sisters.
And
it would be rather unfortunate should Mirandel inherit the sawmill.
Oh, that's okay. I'm sure he would run it into the ground within a few days. Actually, given that it's Mirandel, it would probably burn down and everyone around it would die.
Speaking of burned down, the reason why I'm able to do what I do was mine was burned down.
Oh.
Tomorrow I'm going home.
To Oakenbrook.
Oh, you're from Oakenbrook. Huh.
It is going to be rough for you. I will wish you well.
I have brothers in arms that are going to be watching my back.
Yes. That is how it always is. On the field of battle. Good day then, sir. May you have a safe journey
Speak to him shortly.
to Oakenbrook and return.
That would be nice.
Oh, nicely done. I enjoyed that particular pun.
Is there any pun you don't enjoy, Azadil?
Most of them. They all stump me so. I could take them or leave them. Every time I hear your joyful tisk sound that's dedicated to me, I am reminded of the fact of the joy I felt knowing that you had returned to see me. I just think of all of these wonderful opportunities you will have over the many, many years to enjoy my humor. Mayor Arundel, good day. We have heard that you are to become the defender of the village, or at least the opportunity is offered.
Yes, so it is. I'd love to have a chat, but Lethel, can I speak to you for a moment in private?
I will take Kate then.
As you wish.
Very well. An agreeable trade.
Come to me, agreeable trade.
Ah. His prized possession to be a company to be traded off, indeed.
I think it would be a hard judge of who got the better deal out of this. I get a capable warrior, but... Oh, and a storyteller, so I have heard.
Ah, yes, this is true. But... You did say but you never followed it up.
But so short-lived. You shall depart me so soon, Kate.
Yes, unfortunately, probably in about, maybe 2-3 minutes here.
Even shorter than I expected. Like a spark off of a fire.
Well,
Bright the moment.
So have to do something drastic to make it special. What should it be then?
Do you wish to go acquire an eggplant for me and show it off?
Will that not be stealing?
Not if you buy it. And give it to me.
Not if I buy it.
And give it to me. That would be memorable. I would
Why
get...
are you an eggplant? What if I...
Oh, no, don't think of it like that.
Were to... What?
You would be offering me Kate Shelbrick's eggplant. Firm and succulent.
So you want...
Meaty
you want
and plump.
Meaty, plump
Eggplant. Aye.
Worth considering. Allow me to deliberate on this. What if I were to, say, What about this thick piece of grass right here?
That is limp and thick. Not thick. Is that how you
If you like stick between your thumbs like this right here, and you blow on it, it makes a... See that? It's pretty neat, huh?
You have
Probably not. Probably
definitely inspired me, although sadly it is still limp, Kate.
Understood.
He does have
I shall, can't say I personally have much in a
firmness.
for eggplant, or much of an appetite for it, but
There
I suppose...
are cucumbers also.
Oh, cucumbers, right.
Are those more your style?
Cucumbers aren't bad. A bit firmer, no doubt. I like having a cucumber better than an eggplant.
Nice, firm, juicy cucumber. Mm.
Yes.
Moist and hard.
Stiffer, doesn't, yes.
Doesn't
very
disappoint.
moist. Eggplants can be a bit dry.
And
precisely.
squishy.
You do lots with it. It makes you feel, yes. And a cucumber can make you feel nice and refreshed, well hydrated, so to speak.
How does yours make you feel refreshed, Kate?
Mine make me feel refreshed.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Well, if you stick it in some nice cool water, and you can end up flavoring it with a cucumber, and when you drink the water, it makes it has a bit more of a refreshing taste to it.
Where would you get
That
cold
was the
water?
actual cucumbers, not an innuendo. Cool, as in like it's a
Yes.
little less than like simply go out to the river or the well. Water's a bit cooler there.
But your cucumber is so small and the well so vast, it would get lost. It would feel a little intimidated by the size of the well. It's not enough to satisfy it.
Cucumber in the well. I take water
Oh.
out of the well.
Oh.
And stick my cucumber in there.
In the bucket.
That's what we're talking about. In the bucket. Yes.
The bucket's also quite wide, and your cucumber is, so small.
A bit.
The bucket might question.
Bucket's been used a lot.
Oh, I see. It's stretched. Been thoroughly used, as it were. What is the name of your bucket?
Now this is going over into a different topic. Now we're talking about Lord Buckethead. You're asking the name of the bucket.
Is that a little personal, your bucket?
Yes. Lord Buckethead is he's a lord of the empire. He's doing his best to subdue the natives of
Native
Carolina
cucumbers?
by offering them fruit baskets. Yes, cucumbers in fruit baskets.
What type of fruit does he like, your lord?
Grapefruit.
Oh, how bulbous and round.
Quite.
A little
You
intimidating.
gotta be careful with it. It can a little bit, and depending on how you eat it, you have to be careful because it can get quite messy.
All over your face, especially if you
Make
take a
sure
bite out of it.
remain Precisely, yes. Precisely. You have to make sure you remain well-mannered, take your time with it, and don't make too many, sloppy noises.
The only problem with it is so sour.
It can really be sour, bitter even. But if it has the right, if it's been treated right, it can actually be a bit sweet.
You're welcome.
It's really nice if you put a bit of honey on it or something and lap that off.
Actually, Kate, do you have honey by any chance?
I do not have honey. I have had some before. Baylor had a jar of it once upon a time.
I wonder what happens if you ever dipped your cucumber in honey. What a sweet surprise that would be.
Surely my cucumber would taste wonderful if it was dipped in honey. I heard if you mix the two, it's
No, Kate and I were discussing meals.
Do I need to relieve you?
No, we're having a wonderful conversation about cucumbers, eggplants, and grapefruits.
Cucumbers and grapefruits?
Just foods and fruits all the like, different flavors.
He named his bucket.
Yes,
Named his bucket.
Named my bucket. Yes, Lord Buckethead, indeed. I can't believe we're having this fucking conversation.
You're welcome, Cade.
Just go. Go.
Okay, what did you...
Thank you, Authorial.
You are welcome. I am an unstoppable force.
I see. Well, I'm finished with the elf in the bush.
So quickly. Well, he's young. So, what is our plan for the rest of the afternoon?
Well, I shall need to go to my workshop.
Me too. I will follow
Some
you.
work requires my attention.
We can deliver the cabbage then?
Yes. Perhaps. I've been thinking, Authorial.
That's trouble.
Perhaps there's a way to boil and salt the... I do have some level of intelligence, that's all.
You have quite a bit.
No bad.
Hello, Maya.
Oh, hello. Take care.
You too? If you keep talking, I'm going to get interested. Perhaps you should step inside your house now, before I come over and talk to you. I was protecting her. I am in a mood. So, you were talking about salting and preserving.
Oh, no, just simply that you can boil it and salt it. Perhaps it will be nice.
I have not heard of salting it purely that, but actually mixing it in a vinegar solution with this particular chili that is popular down in Gradia. It has a bit of a fiery touch on the tongue. Mm-hmm.
Truly?
Yes.
I heard such a thing.
It's an almost brining process. Kind of like a pickling. So a very salty, mixed with this red, very strong pepper, or chili. And then they rub it into the leaves of the cabbage, and they let it ferment for a few days. And when it comes...
Western Ireland, they would,
She's talking, by the way, about kimchi. It was most particularly delightful. And it would keep, as long as you kept it in the cold. The salt, you see.
Western Ireland?
Mm-hmm.
You want me to... I mean, you can tell me if this Gradian cabbage all you want, but I really, really must. I must share how they do it here.
Tell me, how do they do it here?
Some ham and a large pot.
Hello, Maya.
Miss Maya.
We are discussing how they do it here.
Miss Maya. You seem rather busy.
Oh, yeah, sorry, I just... I have some things I just need to take care of town. But, no bad.
No ver, child.
No ver, Miss Maya.
No ver.
Now, as you were describing me, this delectable food item of Western Ireland.
The village I used to live near, they would have a large pot in the center of the village. And when they got a ham, when they had pork, they would put the pork in and boil it. And each household would bring a cabbage and put it in. Along with a lot of salt. And so when it had finished boiling, they had cabbage that tasted of ham. Quite salty. And they would have it with turnip.
That
Nothing
sounds...
so fancy as your Gradian cabbage.
Why do you say it like that? Gradian cabbage.
It sounds quite exotic, does it not? I've never been. But the idea of cabbage with some sort of spice.
And vinegar and salt. I think they called it kimchi.
It sounds delightfully exotic.
I did acquire quite a fiery tongue down in Gradia.
You see.
I do love their spices there. Most of what we get here, all of the heat has burned off of it. It's something in the preserving of it. But you have it there, it is... Well, it will bring tears to your eyes. The strength of it.
then when we go to Gradient, we shall have to get some.
Do as the Gradients do. But here we shall have some boiled brined cabbage with ham. Although we don't have any ham.
And we don't have turnips.
I could do with onions, though. You'd have to adjust the recipe a bit. Less salt.
I wonder, does Christus even have onions?
I believe Maya does.
Oh, but surely there was onion in the stew. Or was that leek?
I think that was leek, which is like an onion. Good day.
Good morning.
When do you know when the training is?
Training will start in about... supposed to be this afternoon. Training should start in about... I'd say about 20 minutes, give or take.
Wonderful. Thank you. We will look forward to our training. Tang, good day.
Of course. I did not notice that before. Tang, you've had your little chess piece fixed. It looks good.
Shall we?
No, don't lie. You like flipping it up and down, didn't you? No, I'm being honest. I stopped that joke after the second time. I learned my lesson after being stuck up on the post.
A couple other things I'm still waiting for.
He had some.
Other than that, not so much right now. Not until I get back.
Get back. From where?
Did you enjoy your breakfast?
Breakfast was amazing.
That young one looked so scared.
The one in green.
Your friend,
Ah, Genevieve.
Genevieve, yes. Oh, thank you. We shall deliver our cabbage. Oh, look, my friend is here. I will go sit next to him while you arrange this.
Thank you, Thorin.
That's what he does. He has people
Hello.
so
Hello.
those who are more stern the other way.
How was the rest of your day out by the farms was
Productive.
enjoyable.
Pleasurable.
Yes, indeed. It was.
When the water is too cute to drink.
I enjoyed listening to the conversation about pies.
Pies? Who's talking about pie?
Lethal.
The Lethal and the hobbits. Maya, I believe.
Okay.
We were just talking about you.
My ears are burning.
Maya had a slip of the tongue. She was trying to say elves and said oven. And so we started talking about a hobbit's warm oven and what you would put in it.
I think I have just enough
Fancy that.
And then they came to the conclusion that a pie would be the best thing to put in the oven.
I can't snap.
Got it.
A little bit fruity and
Kidding though. I won't know. A little unusual.
quite so.
She's a unique character, that's for sure, but it is to be appreciated, I feel.
Especially with her delicate hobbit oven. The one that bakes such precious pies.
Pie baking.
Warm
ovens. Yes,
hobbit
have you
oven.
seen her tiny, warm hobbit's oven for pie baking?
No, and that.
Well, not yet, but I sure would like to.
We're talking about ovens! Goodness! Obviously, it would not be as large as a human oven. There's smaller pies, because it's smaller bodies.
Oh, it seems it is time for me to
Talking about
depart.
ovens here.
Good day.
I'm sorry, I just entered the conversation. What?
We're not going to enjoy our tea that Chris has promised.
Oh, no. Oh, yes, let me enjoy my tea here. I'm sure Cade wants nothing else to do than to listen to me talk more about ovens and cucumbers and eggplants.
That and burning all
Surely,
surely, like a headless chicken.
Of course.
Never mind. I'm going to focus on my meal. And,
She had one yesterday. It made her most aggressive.
Oh, especially with that eggplant. Boy.
See? I was threatened. Well, she was holding it.
Oh, wait.
Are we talking about a more? How do we?
Yeah,
I'm so lost in the conversation.
Letha wanted to rip her.
Listen to this. This is good.
She was drowning in her own blood.
Should you fall upon the ground?
I kind of thought.
I appreciate it. Thank you. Our friend was reminding us of the wonderful time yesterday. Yes, I am not lying upon the floor bleeding yet, with my clothes all torn off.
I wasn't planning on drinking today.
Are we not
I might change my mind.
Which situation are we talking about? Are we talking about a few days ago, or are we talking about yesterday?
This happened yesterday. This happened yesterday.
We've been back 2 fucking days. How is this
Join me?
person on the ground dying again? What are you doing?
Oh, nothing. That was...
This
This was me.
No, it was,
I'm lost. I'm lost. I'm getting drunk. I'm already lost. Might as well get more lost.
not a bad idea.
Trust me, it gets. Trust me.
Listen, it was a simple mistaken turn of phrase.
It's been a lot more than confusing.
Known in my craft, so it's hard to. It's hard to.
Hey, slip of the tongue happens quite often.
Indeed, and Nice, in her innocence, assumed the wrong thing.
I believe the words she used were take it outside, ladies.
Yes, she did say that.
Okay. Yes. Nothing to be ashamed about when it comes to a slip of the tongue, even for someone who is as skilled with their tongue as I am. I still tend to slip with it every now and then.
They weren't thrown out, they were just politely let out. That's all.
We
were not trying.
Come again? The buzz is kicking in.
We were not thrown out.
I feel like half my ass is hanging off this bench. That's because it is.
In other
Thank you for following Sticky's Sid.
Watch my shoot for me, will you? I need to
Of
get
course.
some water out of the well.
Will do.
Thank you.
Okay, do a lad a
on behind you
favor.
here.
See if Christos is, if you can get the ale I asked Christos to get while you're over there, I'd appreciate it.
Thank you, Christos.
Speak of
I was
the
going to
whole
fetch some water from the well. Do you want me to grab some in the bucket and bring
Please. I'll be stuck in here for hours.
Goodness, it does seem like it's getting busy. Hey.
Well, not until training comes about.
Do you have any of Jack's tea left?
An ale for this man.
I do.
I'll pay.
I only have Gradian left, so I shall trade your
Are you
Gradian.
the only one in
That's immensely kind of you.
What happened to the
It just doesn't seem right to have a Gradian right now.
We don't talk about that.
Oh yeah, I've also heard that you're all known before then.
Just don't worry about it.
One thing of another.
Oh,
People have been singing their high praises, Chris.
just gonna take another drink.
It is the sort of day for drinking. Although you do have conscripted practice here shortly. I don't think you wish to get too drunk.
Yes.
Not exactly.
I'm only gonna take one drink. That's all.
Thank you, Hoyt.
Well, as
You
one of the
see,
fixer
he can't really do
way
much.
back when used to say,
he
if
is
you don't
in
start
a
drinking in
arm
the morning,
cast
you
for his
can't be a
left arm and
pirate.
has a large bandaging wrappings around his neck area.
I see. You'll be on the front lines then. No practice for you.
Yes, yes, he'll be in the he'll be the single-handedly
Yes.
defeat the Empire.
Yes, I will
Quite literally.
single-handedly defeat the Empire with my one arm and my destroyed Iron Wolf equipment. I shall save the king himself. I am a god among men.
There you are.
The second coming of Mithrax, everybody.
Oh dear.
That's probably blasphemy. Do not let any of the pals hear that. They will probably.
Hello, Paladin.
That's probably blasphemy or something.
Ah, thanks, Christos.
Hello, Abbott.
Yeah. I think she ran off earlier.
Allowance for the day.
She can only handle so much oven.
Pretty nice.
Only so much open space to fill.
Mm-hmm. It got a little tight for her.
Wait, what did it just turn into?
I think I've catched on now.
That is definitely an Iron Wolf.
Interesting craftsmanship. Is that any sort of metal?
Yes, it is. I mean, if you get proper lighting,
I keep slipping off this bench. I think I'm about to break my other arm.
I hope not. It would be unfortunate.
Seems you favor.
Asario,
Yes.
you know quite a bit about hunting, do you know?
A bit.
I don't suppose you know the human traditions of hunting.
Nay, I am not familiar with them.
I mean, how do you hunt? It's with a bow, right? You just take a bow, hide in the woods, being all sneaky shit, shoot them in the neck, watch them bleed out, and take the carcass and strip it.
Most of the time we don't actually hunt like that. Using a bow is more for large game. Most of the time we set traps out. Catch small game, they're easier.
If you'll excuse me, I've had enough of chatter.
Good day. Naver.
Stranger. I think it's pretty similar. I have literally zero to no experience, like small gains, get the small animals, and then you use the arrows to shoot down the deer and the wolves and whatnot.
Wolves do not make good hunting.
Have you ever been hunting, Cade?
Hunting for what? Have I mean, been properly hunting? I mean, I've killed a...
Got him!
Hunting for what?
I mean, I've been around when, animal or two were killed or helped retrieve them before, but mainly just, elk or, if we were assaulted by a pack of wolves and we were there to fend them off, or, I mean, if I'm hunting, it's mostly Imperials.
Of course.
I see. And have you ever been on a hunt with nobility?
Fun times. Literally, all the simplest and memorable moments you have in this year, it seems.
Would you say there's any peculiarities when it comes to human nobility and hunting?
Never really know if it's your last, you know?
Well,
it's a small thing.
It depends on the noble, I would say. I've only ever been hunting in the Lord's hunting ground, or the royal hunting grounds, with a noble only ever once. It was a very interesting outing. He was doing his best to look for a prized buck, though I never found any
I'm too
in the
drunk
woods
to care.
proper.
Do you get that feeling? If you've ever usually
So,
drank,
unfortunately, it was
and
fruitless hunting endeavor.
taking swigs and hearing the
That is
laughter and talk
unfortunate.
around you and
Yes, it was.
I will have to depart shortly.
enjoying their time, and you turn back.
The Lord However,
Some of the
did
voices
do
you
his
hear
best
are
to
ones
teach me how to
that
do
are no longer around.
the call that they do for elk.
Oh.
When he's searching for a prize buck, there's a certain hunting call he makes to attract them, and I attempted it
Did you
once.
listen close enough while you're
And I
drinking?
don't know if it'd be a good
in
idea for
any
me
tavern?
to attempt it again.
Well, we wouldn't want any randy bucks coming in here.
Merrymaking with the brothers you had to leave behind.
If I was to do one ever convincing enough, that is.
To be honest, I wish I had that.
Are you curious to hear the call?
I wish I could hear my friends one more time.
I think I do not need to hear the call.
Very well. Another time you can call out for us.
Well, I'm not dead, am I? You wouldn't be sitting here by
Prize
yourself if I
buck.
was dead.
Surely. Now, he didn't specify if it was ever a mating call or not, or whatever it means he was shouting.
But I'm a little jealous of you.
I didn't specify. What? Is that not something that hunters learn? You know, to imitate these sorts of calls to attract animals, attract their game, and then. Is it not? I mean, I wouldn't know.
Why would you encourage her, Kate?
Encourage
Mom's
who?
Probably shattered for a month.
Her?
Not really sure.
Oh, yes.
Suppose I could spend the time changing that.
Not too short to run
drinks
about.
to come?
Hold on. Luminescent.
Guess the drinks to come.
Cheers.
Cheers, then.
Just water, but, yes.
To the mating calls of those we hunt.
Yes, to the two separate conversations now conjoining into one, with no
Apparently
context
so.
in between. To not knowing what the fuck, to having no fucking clue what's going on anymore. Cheers.
Cheers.
There you go.
I will need to depart.
Right.
I should look you back at that one.
Good day, Kate.
Yes.
We shall join you at practice later.
Yeah, I shall see a couple of you there for a while.
And thank you again for your help. When I came back from the caravan.
Right, I'll be seeing you around. I actually
Of course.
forgot your name.
Oh. It's either people forget or it's hard to pronounce. It's fine. It's awesome.
Good day, Kate. All right, Nathan. Escort me home. Naver. Kate Shelby. She went in front of me. She's angry.
Oh, excuse me, madam.
I can see now where you spend time there.
Spend time
At the tavern with the humans. I will need to acquire wood. It will take some time.
When do you need the wood, Athel?
There is no particular burden of time. I have all the arrows I have been asked to prepare. It is a question now of readying for what is to come.
I have 10 pieces of wood. But I have 3 short bows in stock that have not been sold. And making another with 10 wood would seem like folly at this point.
I wonder if you mentioned it to Dorst if he would be willing to buy them from you. For the guards.
Perhaps.
You can use it as a way of bargaining with him.
He should probably... If he... Excuse me, Soil. I had spoken to Sergeant Lilly about that.
I love how mean she gets. So hello, Hoyd. I hope you had fun. I did. Oh, Lanfear's on. Well, that was a view, wasn't it? Hot Neko action. Authorial is not right now. Are they interested in a short bow, by any chance? Sarah?
You said you practice your archery?
If you are interested, we do have short bows for sale. Should you wish any, we would be happy to sell them. Just let us know.
Aye, I'll let you know.
For now, guard, have a good day.
Perhaps you could convey to the sergeant that we do have many bows stock that could be sold to the guard to allow you to practice better.
Aye.
They are quality.
I'll try to transparent that message to them. I know the elven bows are quite fine.
Good day, sir.
Good day.
We will join him for practice shortly, I imagine.
They've been tearing up our dummies for quite some time.
Well, technically they're not ours. They're the castle's.
No. But we often seem to get responsibility for them.
We are their caretakers on behalf of the castle. Much as our building is not ours. We just occupy it. A very human concept.
Indeed.
Good day to you, Lethel. I enjoyed today. It is making me almost think fondly of this place.
I am trying to commit it to memory.
It will be different once you return. But that's it. There is a place for the fondness of memory. When I was here, it was not a castle that stood upon that hill. They had just begun building the palisade that would eventually become a wall. That is where I met my first Warforged. What a curious creature that one was. Did not speak. I will tell you of them sometime. Naver, Lethel. Good night.
Naver, Authorial.
I'm gonna have to remember what I spent money on today. I think 7. So that was certainly... Speaking of our